If you're thinking about moving to West Valley City, you probably need to know what it's like living here and what the area is like. In today's video, we're doing just that. We're taking a virtual tour of West Valley City. And one of the things we're talking about is why West Valley has a shady reputation with the Salt Lake City locals. Let's get into it. So the city of West Valley is located here on the west side of the valley, west side of Salt Lake City. And it's the second biggest city here in Salt Lake County, with Salt Lake City being the first. West Valley City has about 139,000 people currently. And it's also one of the bigger cities as far as acreage as well. But one of the things that the West Valley City is known for is a couple things. First off, we have two major things here in the city of West Valley. First is the Maverick Center. This is where a lot of concerts will come here. Me and my family a couple months ago went to see monster trucks here as well. There was a large conference there as well earlier this year. And then we have the USANA Amphitheater, which is it's an outdoor venue for concerts. A lot of major concerts come through this area as well, or through this venue during the summer. During the winter, there's not a whole lot going on just because of the snow and how cold it is. But during the summer, you have tons of concerts that will come through here. And like I said, it's an outdoor venue, so it's something that you can enjoy in the evenings. But let's kind of look down, see what the city of West Valley is like, see what some of the things that West Valley has to offer, and we'll start here with the southwest side of West Valley. So up here, first thing we'll notice here, this is all residential here in this area. If you're living here in this area of West Valley, you're probably going to be about 15 to 20 minutes from downtown Salt Lake City. But like I said, the majority of this area is going to be residential. There's not a whole lot going on here in this area as well. As you can see, it's not a whole lot going on. But over here we have the USANA Amphitheater, which I mentioned. We also have the Ridge Golf Club, which right now this golf club is rated a 4.5 star. So it's very convenient if you're living here in this area. Then up here, if we go a little bit further, we have some factories here in this area. So it's you have like a lot of like commercial businesses. Same with this area in here. But as you can see here, the majority of this here is also going to be residential homes. This part of West Valley is going to be a lot of neighborhoods. There are businesses, like small businesses that you'll find, like off 5600 South. You have, like a gym, you have grocery stores, you have your fast food restaurants. But then this is going to be probably one of the hubs, as far as when it comes to like restaurants and that type of thing, is this area of West Valley. As you can see, there's a Target, there's a Winco, across the street, which Winco is a local grocery store. Things are a lot more affordable compared to other grocery stores, but one of the ways that they say that they keep that down is by not processing credit cards, so you have to pay either in cash or debit card if you go to the shop at that grocery store. But then we have several other restaurants here, like a Chili's, Chick-fil-A, Raising Cane's, which is new to the area. We have a Cafe Rio in here. We also have a Kohl's store, which most across the country you're going to have a Kohl's, so you're going to be pretty familiar with that. Which is, if you're not, it's kind of like a home goods type of store and clothing store. But then we also have a park here, the West Valley Centennial Park, where they hold a pretty big carnival here during the summer. That's the City of West Valley Carnival that they do, and as I said, it's a very big park as well. They also have a skate park in there as well for the kids. But then we go back. Let's go over here this way. So we have the 201 freeway that goes through City of West Valley. So if we scroll out a little bit, as you can see, it goes through West Valley here. And this will actually take you down to downtown Salt Lake City. So if you're living over here in this area, like I said, you jump on here, the 201. Here we have the 5600 West. And then we have, like I said, 201 here that goes all the way down to downtown Salt Lake City. You know, grab this freeway here, and then you jump on I-15, and then you're, you know, basically in downtown Salt Lake City within 15 to 20 minutes. We're going to take a quick break right now. If you're new here, my name is Marvin Alvarado, the Sneakerhead Realtor here in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I get calls and messages from people just like you every single day looking to make their move here to the state of Utah. And I love hearing from you guys. So if you're thinking about making a move here in the next 3 days, 3 months, or even a year from now, feel free to reach out to me. You can call me, text me, email me. You can also book a call with me down below. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to helping you make your move to Utah as smooth as possible. Now let's continue with the video. This 201 also, if you're going west, it'll take you up to the I-80, and then that takes you over to the Tooele area. If you want to know more about Tooele, let me know in the comments. I can make a separate video about that. But other than that, you know, if we go in a little bit further into, you know, closer to downtown Salt Lake City, we have you know, some more commercial buildings here as well. There's businesses. I think Verizon has like a call center here in this area. There's also another golf course here, the Stonebridge Golf Club, which is also rated a 4.5 star. And as you can see, it looks, you know, like a fairly nice golf club. I'm personally looking to get into golfing this year, this summer. So if you're into golfing, you know, and want to take a newbie out, you know, feel free to drop it in the comments. Happy to go out with you. And then if we look at here in this area, like I said, this is also going to be a lot of residential homes. If we look at these main streets here, like this one, for example, 3500 South, you're going to be able to find businesses along this road here. Also, 3100 South is going to have a little bit, but the main major streets here when it comes to the city of West Valley is going to be 3500 South, 4100 South, and then we have 4700 South as well. Those are the main streets where you're going to be able to find a lot of the businesses, a lot of mom and pop shops, a lot of local restaurants, and that type of thing. But like I said, other than these major roads that we have here, this is all going to be residential. A lot of the things that people in California, for example, are used to, like in the neighborhoods, they'll be able to have like a small like shop or a small grocery store that they can walk to. We don't see that a whole lot here in the state of Utah, or in specifically, you know, speaking West Valley. We don't see a whole lot of that. Most of it, if you know, unless you're willing to walk, you know, 10 to 15 minutes or more, you're going to have to drive there. But the city of West Valley also has everything else that you need, right? As you can see, we have a Lowe's, there's also a Home Depot, we have grocery stores, there's a Costco there, you have all your, you know, your favorite restaurants like McDonald's, Taco Bell, that type of thing. There's also a lot of local restaurants as well in the area. There's also an In-N-Out Burger, and then the city of West Valley is also home to the Valley Fair Mall. You know, it's a mall where you'll be able to find your normal stores that you would, like Foot Locker, JCPenney, those type of things. There's also a lot of local stores in the area, and one of the cool things that they've done in the last few years is that they've built out the exterior of the mall. So there's a lot of restaurants there as well. You know, there where you want sushi or boba, pizza, anything like that, you'll be able to find that there and here in the West Valley or the Valley Fair Mall. They also have a movie theater there in that area, which you can easily, you know, go to a movie and go shopping afterwards, or vice versa. But overall, the city of West Valley is, like I said, it has everything that you need. There's also a hospital in the city as well. Depending on your, you know, healthcare provider, you're going to be able to go to that, or there's other ones, you know, throughout the valley as well. One of the other things that the city of West Valley, I guess, is very convenient, is you have access basically to all the freeways just, you know, within minutes away. So like I said, we have a 201 who runs down to downtown Salt Lake City or up to the Tooele area. We have the Bangerter Highway as well, which runs from north to south through the west side of the valley. You also have the ability to jump on the I-215 freeway, which will take you, like you can do a loop around the valley. So, you know, it starts right here and then it goes all the way around and then wraps up over here as well. So 215, and then you also have just a little bit outside of West Valley, you have access to the I-15 freeway. But any of these freeways are going to be able to take you anywhere you need to go. Whether you're looking to go to downtown Salt Lake City or you're looking to go down south to the Provo area. It's easily accessible, so it's something that you don't have to worry about. Taking the back roads to get anywhere you need to go. One of the other things that I guess is more of a concern when it comes to the West Valley city is that if you're looking to go from east to west, for example, these main roads, it can get really congested during rush hour. So if you're living, for example, if you live over here on the west side of West Valley and you're working here in this area or even downtown Salt Lake City, if you're looking to take the back roads or these smaller roads, it can take you quite a bit of time. And then 5600 South also can get pretty congested if you're getting off the freeway and looking to head in this area. It can get pretty congested during rush hour. But overall, the city of West Valley has a lot of things that you're going to need. But one of the things that the locals, have given the city of West Valley a bad reputation is because it does have a higher crime rate compared to some of the other cities. But keep in mind that West Valley City is also one of the bigger cities compared to the rest of the county. But I'll show you some of the things that the residents of West Valley are currently saying or have said in the past. But let's take a look at a quick overall rating of the city of West Valley. Currently has a B minus overall niche rating, where this is an encompassing overall when it comes to public schools, housing, crime, nightlife, and good for families. So like I mentioned earlier, right now has a population of just over 139,000 people. The median home value is about 272,000. Keep in mind this is going to include manufactured homes, for example, that are lower price, so it's going to drop down the average. If you're looking for like a single family home, you're going to be around the $400,000 to $450,000 price range. You can also find houses in the $700,000 to $800,000 price range as well. But like I said, if I were to say for median household, when it comes to single family, you're going to be around $400,000 to $450,000. And as you can see, a lot of people do own their home, about 70% and 30% rent. Median rent price is about just over $1,200. Keep in mind this is likely going to be for like a starter apartment or like a one bedroom. Two bedroom, you're probably going to be in the $1,500 to $1,600 a month range. There's a couple of charter schools here in the area as well. Challenger is a really popular school or a highly rated school in the city of West Valley as well. And then if we scroll down here a little bit, the city of West Valley is also one of the most diverse suburbs in the state of Utah. So there's a lot of people from different countries. So you're likely to see people that are Hispanic, Asian, Polynesian. So there's all different types of backgrounds in the city of West Valley, which makes it really diverse. And a lot of people want to be in a diverse city, right? So if that's something you look into, what the city of West Valley is something you can consider. And then if we look at one of the best suburbs for young professionals in the state of Utah, it's ranked at number 43 out of 73. And then if we look at crime, it's rated a C. So as you can see here, this is assaults a little bit higher than the national average. And then if we look at like robberies, they're about halfway the national average. And thefts, we're also a little bit over on the higher than the national average. So overall, this is one of the reasons that what the city of West Valley has a bad reputation with the locals or the people that live outside of the city of West Valley is because it does have a little bit of a higher crime rate compared to other cities here in the state of Utah or the Salt Lake County. But like I mentioned earlier, the city of West Valley is one of the bigger cities here in the valley, so there's it's a lot higher population, and with that you're going to be see more crime, right? But one of my things that I say is that like if you're, a person that's not looking for trouble and, not looking for things that are going to get you in trouble or going to get you in the middle of crimes, and you're not going to see a whole lot of issues. Granted, there's things that can happen. People can break into your car, but that can happen in any other city, right? But with it being a larger city, there's also going to be a lot more crime. But keep in mind that overall, just like any other city, there's going to be pockets that may be a little bit more dangerous to live in others. But if you want to talk about more specifics, if the city of West Valley is a good place for you to live, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is below. You can call me, text me, or email me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have, and talk to you about the other cities here in the Salt Lake County or the state of Utah, and see what the best fit is for you. But overall, like I said, the city of West Valley is very diverse. And it's overall, I think it's a great place to live. I don't think that, it's a place that you should avoid, because just like I said, and just like anywhere else, you're going to have things that are going to come up, things that are going to happen. Even in the nicest places, there is going to be some sort of crime. So it's not something that you can completely avoid. But one of the things that I wanted to show you is I ran into this, Reddit article where it talks about, somebody's asking about, how is it living in the city of West Valley? And this is not too old of an article. Looks like this is about 11, 12 months old. And as you can see here, this person says, I'm a teacher in the West Valley. Before teaching there, I worked in Newark, New Jersey. Nothing about the part of West Valley I work in scares me. I usually roll my eyes when people tell me that I shouldn't live there. I also suspect the West Valley is going to be gentrified and lose that negative association in the next decade or so. And I think that's true, right? The city of West Valley is trying to make it better. So it's something that in the next 5 to 10 years, could be completely different. And I think a lot of this article is interesting because a lot of people have lived in other places, and are comparing their experience to some of these bigger cities where the crime rate is a lot higher. And that's why I think that the city of West Valley has a bad reputation with the locals because you don't see a whole lot of crime in the other cities here in Salt Lake County. Another thing here is, second to both points, I lived in Baltimore before moving here. So most of the concerns I hear seem pretty silly. We are definitely seeing some gentrification as tech workers like me have moved into the area, and commuting became less of a concern. So overall, as you can see, I can share this article if you want to read more about it. But overall, the city of West Valley, I personally think, is a safe place to live. Somewhere that there's a lot of families that live there. But like I said, if you have any questions about the city of West Valley, feel free to reach out to me. You can call me, text me, or email me. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my future videos about what it's like to live here in Salt Lake City. And make sure you check out this video. It's a great video that's been getting a lot of views. And other than that, I'll see you on the next one.